Today we're going to be looking at the 10-band EQ, the Caline CP-81. This is version 3. Apparently they fixed some kind of noise issue going on with the voltage, whatever. So we're going to hook it up to the effects loop because that is where you see a bigger difference as opposed to hooking it up to the front of the amp. I'm going to be testing it out on my PV Bandit 112 Red Stripe. We're going to get some tones going on, and I'm going to mess with the EQ and give you guys some sound samples. I'm going to mic it up with the SM57, play some riffs, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I have my Midas V guitar, and it's going straight into the front of the amp, and then I have the EQ right here hooked up to my effects loop. So the pedal is currently off, and these are the tones I'm getting with just my amp settings here. Okay, now I'm going to engage the pedal. Off. On. So no real noticeable volume difference. So let's start messing around with the EQ, and as you can tell, the pedal is relatively pretty quiet, which I'm surprised. This is a cheap EQ pedal. That was one thing I was worried about, was it being noisy, and it's not noisy. So that's a huge plus because this pedal is super cheap. The MXR pedal is just like more than double this price, so that's very good that this is quiet. I don't know if you could hear that, but no noise at all. So let's start dialing in some of these. The volume gets a little low, but you can boost it. I like that I can tame the harshness of my PV amp because this has a Sheffield speaker. I think it's the 1230, but it tends to have a little bit of harshness, so I'm glad I can dial out some of that. It's probably like in the 4K, maybe 8, not sure. Kind of give it like some warmer sound so it's not so harsh. So you can see just the tone shaping capabilities this has for the price it is. I mean, it's pretty badass. So if I'm going to keep it short and sweet, I'd say this pedal is a go. It's going to get you there. It's way cheaper than the MXR. I was a bit skeptical at first. I was like, man, this thing, you know, it's made in China. It's probably noisy as hell, but this is the version 3. They fixed like the hiss noise or whatever was going on with the voltage. And it's just a solid pedal. It comes with these little grippy things on the bottom. It feels decently made. I mean, this thing's going in my rig. And I was very skeptical at first. I thought it wasn't going to do much. I did plug it in the front of my amp, didn't like it. But when I used it in the effects loop, blew me away. I mean, just the amount of changes in tone just by moving these ever so slightly is pretty drastic. So yeah, this pedal is a plus for me. I'd say it's a go if you're on a budget and you need an EQ pedal. If you're jamming with a live band, you need to tame some frequencies, whatnot. I can recommend it. This is going to go in my rig. And yep. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.